See you next time, folks.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
There's gonna be a commercial break and then we'll come right back.
We understand that getting a YouTube community guideline strike can be disappointing and worrying for creators. We know that creators often don't break the rules intentionally and just want to get back to making great content. That's why we've put together options for you to learn about our guidelines and resolve warnings you receive when violations do happen. Let's walk you through what each of these options are and what they mean for you and your channel. First, a quick reminder about what community guidelines are. YouTube's community guidelines outline what type of content is and isn't allowed on YouTube. There are a number of community guidelines, such as our impersonation policy, child safety policy, harassment policy, and many more. And these policies apply to all types of content on YouTube and help ensure our community stays protected. So now let's walk through what happens if you violate YouTube's community guidelines and some options you have when violations happen. We've designed a system with guardrails in place to ensure creators have sufficient opportunities to learn from mistakes and make more informed decisions about their content without fear of penalty. When you violate one of our community guidelines, you'll first receive a warning. Once you're notified about your warning, you can review it to find out what policy you violated and what next steps you can take. You'll have 3 options. Option 1, you can take a policy training, which will allow your warning to expire after 90 days if you don't violate that same policy again within that time frame. Option 2, you can appeal the warning if you think the violation was given incorrectly. Or option 3, you can do nothing and keep the lifetime warning on your channel. Note that there's also flexibility with these options. You can choose to take the training and still also decide to appeal. Or, if you appeal and it's rejected, you can still take the training at that point. In the cases where you choose not to appeal, or you don't successfully appeal, we strongly encourage creators to take the training because it comes with additional benefits. It not only allows you to potentially remove the current warning from your channel, but it also grants you an additional warning if you violate a different community guidelines policy, so you have more opportunities to learn and avoid account restrictions in the future. Let's walk through an example of what this looks like. Let's say you violate one of our community guidelines for the first time. You'll receive a warning and you'll be presented with the 3 options. If you complete the training and don't receive any community guidelines violations for any policies within 90 days, your warning will expire and you'll be back to good standing. If you complete the training and you do receive a community guideline violation for a different policy within 90 days, you'll receive another warning and you'll have the chance to take a new training specifically for that policy. If you choose to not take the training and do nothing, any additional violation for any policy will result in a community guidelines strike. Note that after your warning, if you do violate the same policy again within 90 days, you will receive a community guidelines strike, even if you completed the training. Remember, if you originally decide to do nothing but then change your mind, you'll always have the opportunity to appeal or to take the training. Now let's walk through what happens when you get a community guidelines strike. On your first strike, you won't be able to upload, stream, or make certain edits on your channel for 1 week after you review the strike. After the 1 week period, we restore full privileges automatically, but the strike remains on your channel for 90 days. If you get a second strike within the same 90-day period as your first strike, you will not be allowed to post content for 2 weeks. If there are no further issues after the 2-week period, we restore full privileges automatically. Each strike will not expire until 90 days from the time it was issued. 3 strikes in the same 90-day period results in your channel being permanently removed from YouTube. We understand mistakes happen, and many creators don't violate our policies intentionally. So we hope this system gives creators the chance to learn more about our community guidelines, to help prevent violations moving forward, and to keep our YouTube community safe. To learn more about community guidelines and their enforcement, check out the links in the description. Thanks for watching.
Between Heat and Glow's custom fireplaces, your imagination, and our experts' know-how, we create the extraordinary. Complete home concepts, creating the extraordinary since 1977.
Time for the sale America waits for. Hoover Savings Time USA. Now save on every Hoover cleaner, like the 2-speed electric quick boom 2, the deep cleaning Hoover upright, the Spirit power nozzle canister, and our most powerful upright, the Concept Walk Dust 190. 69, 59, 39. For values like these, there's no time like Hoover Savings Time.
Come to Kmart every Friday and Saturday for our Better Than Black Friday sales.
This week, men's BE jeans are only $6.99. Cozy fleece throws just $3.99. And a Panasonic 42-inch glass plasma TV only $549.99.
They're smart, and there's Kmart smart.
I have 23 third graders in my class this year, and that's 23 pairs of eyes, aware of how I present myself every morning. Children notice everything. They're aware of my mood, and I don't want to have to worry about my skin. It's been a real relief this week, knowing that I can wash my face in the morning and not have to worry about irritation.
Introducing Sensitive Skin Formula Dove, the mildest perfume-free sensitive skin bar ever made.
Lots of bars say they're for sensitive skin, but this really feels as if it is.